I'm Bryce Grunert. I'm advised by Dr. Colleen Mao at URI. So I'm an optical oceanographer, and I'm really interested in estimating CDOM composition using both in situ optics and then also relating that to satellite. And so for me, there's kind of three ways to think about breaking out dissolved organic matter composition. You can do a chemical characterization with like a mass spec and relate that directly to the optics. And that's like a really dense data set. You need some pretty cool tools to break it apart. I kind of like to simplify it a little bit with some fancy tools on in situ spectra. So typically when you think about color dissolved organic matter absorption spectra, most people use an exponential. I like to make it a little more complicated and fit some of these Gaussian components to the overlying features. And so if that seems a little bit complex, you can think about things like cytochrome C. Some people have pulled that out as a specific chromophore in this pool. There's also some like siderophores and different proteins. And so my poster today is about trying to relate what those actual optical features are over different gradients and then relating that to what we can see from a satellite. And so if you don't know much about CDOM or you don't really care too much about CDOM, most of us like coffee a lot, and so the chemical characterization, you can think about that as kind of giving you the origin, the elevation, the roasting process, every little detail when you walk into a fancy coffee shop that they have up on the board. That's your chemical characterization. What I'm trying to do with the in situ optical characterization is usually you can get at the roasting process, and you might be able to get the origin as well. And then with a satellite, yeah, that's coffee. And so really, the focus of my research is trying to push this closer to this. So can we tell a little bit more with the optics in situ? And then with the satellites, pushing this closer to this. So if you want to ask more questions, I'd be happy to talk more at my poster. Thanks.